Hi everyone, it's Sab here, going live in extremis. I think I'm 1 minute past midnight, but I almost didn't do it on my 81-day challenge, and I thought, is this going to be the day, day 15, where you don't do it? Come on, you can do better than that. So here I am at midnight, and I'm doing it. So there you go. And this is what it's about. It's 81 days of drop-in creativity. For 81 days in a row, I don't know why I decided to do this, but 81 days in a row, I'm going to show you my creative stuff, and I'm going to ask you to show me yours. So my question for you is today, and for every single one of these 81 days, what will you create today? Or what did you create today, as it's the end of the day? You can create once with me, or you can create 81 times. It's up to you. So that's it. That's my challenge for you, is to create something and to share it in the group. Right now we've got the same 3 or 5 people always contributing in the Today's the Day group. I want more of you to contribute your creativity. I'm not doing my job properly. I'm not inspiring you to create enough. Or basically, maybe no one is seeing my videos. But anyway, you do something and there's a chance you get a reaction. You do nothing and you probably get nothing in return. That's my sort of theory, my thesis as your creative breakthrough coach. I'm here also to tell you that I will coach you to be as creative as you would love to be in your life. I create every day. I help people to create every day. And I think it's a wonderful way to lead a fulfilling, worthwhile, generous life. So that's what I do. Half my time creating, half my time getting you to create, helping you to create. So I'm going to show you what I've created. Then I'm going to look at some stuff that you have created. I'm supposed to start off with a bit of mindfulness, and that's the one thing I didn't manage to get. So I'm gonna grab my little book here, open it at random, and give you a bit of mindfulness. What I've got here. I think I might have done that one already. This is it. You see, it's this series, Mindful Thoughts 4, and I've got a lot of them. And this one is called. Okay, I'm going to read this. Artist, amateur or apprentice. I've never read it before. It's a mystery. It's new for me, new for you. So feel free to say hello if you like in the comments. Mindfulness is about seeing and embracing without judgment. It is a practice that cultivates our sense of acceptance of exactly where we are in the moment. I'm trying to hold this up so it's more like story time. Being an artist is indeed a journey, but not a linear one, where we graduate from amateur to apprentice to artist. When we seek to fit into a category, we set invisible goalposts and predetermined expectations of our path. These expectations can ruthlessly drive us in our work, or they can drive us away from it. When we learn to let go of them, we can become courageously comfortable in who we are and where we are in our journey. One more little paragraph there. Words, particularly classifications and categorizations, can be heavy with preconceived or culturally and historically shaped notions. The terms amateur, apprentice, and artist are no exception. So let's take a moment to look at how these terms are defined and unpack what they really mean. We won't do that without all the baggage that we might attach to them. If we can't avoid coining terms, we can at least take the power out of them. For me, words are labels, and I'm not a fan of labels. So I think I agree with what 𝗤𝗢𝗎 Hooper is saying there. Let's not attach labels to what we do. Let's just do stuff and see what happens. I'm going to show you my photograph of the day. Here it is. And it's, you know what, I'm going to read you the text, seeing as I can. I'm at home, I can do this. There's a surprising number of barges moored along the Seine within Paris. Count them. And where there are folks living on barges, there are letters and packages to be delivered. Only the posties aren't keen on hopping from boat to boat with a cheery yo ho ho and a bottle of Pernod. So you get these letterbox banks on the quayside. Then they get hacked and end up serving as makeshift rubbish bins and drug stashes. As for the urban Popeyes expecting important packages from foreign shores, interesting question mark there. I guess they just have to go to the nearest post office, like the rest of us landlubbers, when there's no one at home. A sailor's life in 𝗾𝗢𝗚, it is a merry life, which is a kind of quote from a song by Fairport Convention called A Sailor's Life. So that was my offering for today. This just, strange. 8 letterboxes they've been broken into, and I wonder what the people on the barges do for their letters. And now I'm going to have a look at some of your creations. This is from Dorothy. You can tell it's from Dorothy because it's got Dorothy's, there I am on the side, it's got Dorothy's beautiful signature logo in the corner. And she's seeing amazing things in trees at the moment. I'm a big fan of trees, really getting into trees. This is another one from Dorothy where she's playing with a beautiful circular whirly thing that she did. Excuse me, it's midnight. Oh my God, I'll be going in a minute. So thanks for contributing that, Dorothy. This is from Jean, who said that she did this for a colleague who's retiring. It's a lovely photograph with some nice thoughts on top of it. And this is from Kirsten. One of her very typical, she's got such a distinctive style. I love what she does with colors, with textures and things. Beautiful shot from Kirsten. I think it's is it a trader's card, one of these trading card things? And this is from Thomas. Thomas is doing a story at the moment about a little grey man living in a little grey world. And he's actually incorporating some of my puzzle pieces, you can see at the bottom there, into this. And there's another version. And his little grey man in his little grey world is slowly getting less grey, I see. So that's cool. And here's another example of what Thomas is doing. I'm not sure if we've seen this before or not. You can see my puzzle pieces in the bottom there, which he's adopted, and some of his cutouts. And this is beautiful. This is lovely. This isn't grey at all. It's very colourful and very sweet. And with my puzzle piece, oh, he promised he would do something with them, so I'm so pleased he is. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm very touched. I was looking at this, and don't draw any conclusions, but for some reason, this art reminded me of someone called, I think it's Daniel Johnson, something like that, Daniel Johnson, who was a kind of naive songwriter. And the story I remember of him is that he would do a cassette, he would record in his room onto a cassette his songs, an album of his songs, and he'd go out into the street and try and sell it. I should get rid of this now if I'm telling you a story. He'd go into the street and try and sell it. And when he sold it, if he did, he then had to go back home and record all the songs again onto another cassette, so he'd have another one to sell. So there's something about this art which reminds me of that. There's a certain naivety which is absolutely charming and beautiful, along with the sophistication of the photographic manipulation as well. So I'm loving, your style is wonderful, Thomas. You've got an exhibition in you. It's just great. I just love it. Keep going like this, for goodness sake. All right, I've got a quote for you. And this quote, which I've incorporated into a picture which I created a while ago, and this is supposedly a business creativity. I call them savvisms, and it's one I love. It's from, I don't know, a smart person, doesn't say. When I put much thanks to, that means that who it's by, but it doesn't say. If you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room. There's variations on that and of that quote. It means stretch yourself. Don't be comfortable with where you are. Because if you're, well, I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read how I interpreted it, because that comes below. In other words, buddy up with brilliant minds. And the other way I interpret that is flee the lowest common denominator. In the other words section. This is where I take a quote and I put it into my words. So, yeah, surround yourself with people who are at least at the level you want to be, but ideally further along the road that you want to be, and they will pull you up. I'm going to show you my screen now. Someone has said hello. How about that? It's midnight. Someone said hello. 𝗏𝗏𝗏, hi 𝗏𝗏𝗏, how are you doing? So nice to see you. Je dois parler en français parce que tu es la seule personne qui regarde. Comme ça, tu peux comprendre mieux. Uh, and what else am I going to show you? Yeah, so I'm going to show you my screen now because I can you hear me? Can you see me? I think I just kicked myself out of my own show. That's funny. Let's see if the microphone's working. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, I've got a feeling. Yeah, anyway, that's not interesting. I'm going to share my screen with you. And share my entire screen. Well, that was exciting. So I can leave the studio and it still keeps running. Whoa. All right, check this out. So this is the poem that came to me and it's called Shadow Man. I was just thinking I'm feeling like a shadow man at the moment. It's a strange feeling. It's slightly uncomfortable. And this is a poem that I wrote called Shadow Man. And I realized it wasn't the poem I wanted to read you, but I'll read it anyway. This is me on a train. It doesn't blow up any bigger. Me on a train. And this is also me on the train. And Shadow Man goes like this. Shadow Man, I am retracing. Cruising pavements muted grey. Slender irony reflecting concrete on a summer's day. See me rushing through the crowd now. Dodging footfall, smudging dust. Brittle ghost in window crackling. Smoky wraith, bitter must. Breathe me out in waves unwinding. Chase me from your misty eyes. Turn around and catch me watching how my shadow smoothly lies. And I haven't, let's see if I can come back. Okay, I'm back, I think. So I haven't read that for many years, and it's kind of scary reading old poems. That was from at least 20 years ago, I think. And yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to share with you today. Yaruska, toujours là. Salut, salut, encore une fois. Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres choses? Yeah, I'm just going to finish off with a word from my sponsors. So this is a new thing I'm doing, and it's called Unlimited Laser Coaching. It's for people who want to move ahead on their projects fast. Unlimited laser coaching. 15-minute laser coaching sessions, moving you forward, moving the needle very quickly. You go away, you do the tasks that we've agreed upon, and then you come back for another session. It's really cool. It's incredibly good value, ridiculously good value. So I won't be doing many of them. And you sign up for a year. Check it out. And the other thing I want to tell you about is this. And it's a mastermind. So we get together for 9 weeks and we discuss together in a group of really like-minded creative people how you are going to move forward very quickly over the time that we're together. So that's it, folks. I managed to do it. I didn't cop out. I didn't break the chain. And this is a really powerful principle. You keep going every day when you decide to do something, and you get to a flipping point. And the flipping point is where instead of having to make yourself do the thing you said you would do, you get annoyed if you haven't done it. This is the tipping point, the flipping point, as I call it. And I think I've reached it with this because it was midnight and I decided to do it anyway. Okay, everybody, please contribute your creativity. I want to see your new stuff. Ah, 𝗏𝗏𝗏, did you? I've got a feeling you contributed something, 𝗏𝗏𝗏. I think I showed it yesterday, actually. Okay. Okay, c'est bon, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. À bientôt. At demain. See you tomorrow. And contribute something new. Create something, contribute in the group, and I'll show it tomorrow. Bye for now, and good night. Et bonne nuit. Bonne nuit tout le monde. Bye for now.